and choke unexpectedly. No, and then I'm using my monkey tail as my lighter stand right now. Gotta get this show on the road. Here's what's going on. Besides for the air conditioning being on and Kush lotions being distributed and weed swag bags being given out tonight. It's first Friday. Should have showed you. Not only did I show it off, there's the lighter holder, but there's the photos on blankets or tapestries when it's hanging. And here is the weed swag bag. It doesn't want to stay up. Here is the weed swag bag. So everybody at home knows it's first Friday and we're giving all this out. That means the CBD living water, ice cold black cherry, it's a sparkling water. That means the heady swabs, you already know. You already know monkey tail. This is what I need the lighter for. It also holds up a phone. These are the ones for the back of the phone. I use these all the time. Air freshener from Sunday. Koi actually gave me Delta 8, 9, 10, a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of Koi samples to give away. A bunch of smoking to give away. A bunch of CBD seltzer. They actually sent water and seltzer again. Little Best Buds. This thing's cute. Just a little koozie. Of course, you got to shout out Miss Cannabis Queen RX, aka Miss Linda Biggs. There you go. Here's Just CBD, 500 milligram CBD, Just CBD watermelon on rings, 500 CBD. Yeah, I think you have to follow Linda Biggs. She's awesome. She does the fairies, and she has a coloring book, an adult coloring book where they actually sew nipples. So that's what happens when you join Weed Club. You already know what time it is. Join Weed Club. Get yourself a Weed Club card. Who's ever finding me today? That's right. This is Saints Addiction. Check it out. Check out the lanyard coming with from Stash. Stash is cool. Mr. Fogg gave me this one. Of course, I make the shirts, so there's Weed on shirts. So you get a Weed Club shirt. It's a large Weed Club card. Weed swag bags. You're still not in Weed Club until you pay your dues. And then you can have access to the website, to inside information, so that way you all can source and smoke safely. So that's what we're doing around here. I'm giving away free stuff. And yes, this is Beards on shirts, Skulls on shirts too, but this skull has a beard, so I think it's funny. Anyway, Beards on shirts, Skulls on shirts, monkey tails, Kush lotions. What else? See, you need the monkey tail to keep it up. What else? Regret. That's what the topic was today. Regret. Because I end up learning it. And decisions of life gone in different directions where you anticipate life to go one way. And I felt like I had more destiny than that. I thought I had more control than that. And the thing that was today was the guy was holding up a hourglass, and in the hourglass he said, this is what's happening to you in life right now, these little sprinkles in the middle, this is your now. See all this is in your past. And for him to just be like, and other people to be like, you know, don't live in the past, and you're just like, it's horrible advice. The past is how we learned. It's the only thing that we know. And to be present in the now, so powerful, right? For us to just shift energies from one domain in our brain to a whole nother domain. And my friend was like, you know what? I'd much rather you call me and switch domains or talk about anything or go babbling or blathering, whatever he just used words he used, but bumbling around than suicide. and how hard it is for men to talk about things. And the homie just died. Like literally, he just said it's too much pressure for him. Right before the guy's fight, Patty, the baddie, was fighting, and after his fight, he did a speech about talk to someone. And I'm so grateful to talk to this individual. So grateful for this air conditioning to go off. My fur's loud, but um, stick to itiveness, having the balls to stick with it, and not even that, but also the bravery of it to endure. So my book's called The Book Endure. There's so much enduring I've done in my life. I kind of just didn't want to endure anymore. I didn't want to endure a loss of a child, and I didn't want to admit it because the shame and the grief and the regret, and that's what keeps up um, the depression. That's what keeps up the suicide. That's what keeps up bad behaviors. And it's just not about that life, dude. It just, well, for me, it's not like, well, not about that life. You know, I just put in so much work. And to talk with my friend about it, you know, he was so open and he lost so much family to suicide. That's why I'm talking about it today, and how people live with regret and don't express it. And so many people suppress it, and it makes us unhappy human beings. And wanted to be brave. I am brave. You know, to talk about it in public about grief. It's not the topic. You know, it's a motivation show, but I hope this motivates someone to talk to someone, anyone. You know, um, do a lot of like texting or voice to text, um, circle of influence, people to talk to. It's so important, so clutch, so key. You know, I kept telling them business. I almost said businessly. I almost said personally. It's different because grief is different. Professionally, I love giving away things. I love giving away weed swag bags. I love being found on First Friday. It makes me happy, you know, to give things to people and for them to be able to sample it and also look for it is the thing. So I'm in this zone where professionally, it's very easy. Personally, my friends tell me, get over it, stop living in the past. I mean, there's some kind of magic to it, counting the months it's been past and what life I want to live, and what lifestyle I want to live. You know, it's not just about style anymore, right? It's about grace. Isn't there style and grace? To have some grace and peace, you know, some pause, as they say in Portuguese. I think it's just pacifico, that peacefulness that we all need in our lives, that calm. That's why we're doing calm CBDs and make a different lotion with a different recipe. Calm CBDs is coming out, really keep everybody's asses calm. That's what we need, right? Some reprieve from this rat race that all of us participate in, and unfortunately, it's changing us. And if we're suppressing, it's very much so coming out in different ways. That's how I found out about being abusive. It's another one. I'm just like frustrated. I'm forceful. Uh, Most people, like my love teacher, Terry Prince, he tell you love fixes it all. He's so into love and wears shirts that say love, period. I believed in force. Force was how I was raised. It's almost like the discipline, the no factor, the no, you can't smoke weed in South Korea factor, the book Endure, you gotta really read it. It's on Kindle, but you know, that was my first obstacle. And I thought after this, I've endured enough. Like that was it. I didn't have to endure anymore. And the truth is I still have to endure. And that's why I said, you know, regret. I know your name well. There's plays as a quarterback. And so I told my friend, I feel like I'm a quarterback, and that um, I threw the interception the last play of the game. instead of giving the ball to beast mode. And how do we accept loss, rejection? It's not exactly like they teach courses in it. So I was just like, stay brave, get off my personal conversations. I have so many epic conversations personally with friends FaceTiming me, that's not recorded and in the privacy of us. They're so intellectual, they're so more real, you know. We are also flawed, you know. That's what helps with the saint's addiction, when I get when I have my logo, if you can see it right here by my hand, when I have admitted flaws, right? And then admitted shame. That was the one. That's the part. The admitted shame that my friends are hiding. I needed them to talk about it. Like, I can't be the only one. Like you said, I don't want to be the only one that hurts, Mark. I don't want to be the only one that hurts. And I didn't want them to hurt alone and that they didn't share it with me, fucks with me. We're so dependent on a team. You're going to need, think about super athletes for a second. Think about super athletes that they got the $1 million body. LeBron James been saying. Conor McGregor took it on too. I think Cristiano Ronaldo. That how much money they spend on their body to keep it up. Now, I'm not saying you get a trainer, and I'm not saying you get a life coach. But what I am saying is you're probably going to have somebody that's in your diet world, your food world, your food intake. And I haven't thought about this till just now, but for super athletes and people, they're going to need a psychologist, a coach, chef, motherfucking looking ass masseuse, and what the fuck? I'm high. I want to give you the right words, but those type of services, right? Probably a sex partner too. Being honest, just the way our bodies function and being mammal and being social and interacting and needing that, it's so more real especially when you're about real conversations. Talk about loss. Watch everybody fucking stop staring at each other and stop looking around and stop comparing and stop judging. Really hard to judge whose loss is worse. It's a loser's game. Zero-sum game. We've all lost, and that's why it gets quiet, and that's why this stuff happens. Tonight's First Friday. I want to make another attitude happen. I fight every day to not live in regret or live in that zone. It takes me sometimes days, to get the fade. It used to take weeks, months, years. Obsessive thoughts. I think I posted that yesterday, or the day before, I don't know. I don't do live every day anymore because I'm not addicted to this thing. But if it wasn't for the power of the message, like the homie just gave me, I wouldn't have been here right now. I wouldn't have been on the live. I would have just let it slide because it's already past morning. It's getting to noontime. And it's First Friday. By the way, we're just down to 2 backpacks now. I'm going to keep this one. So 1 backpack, actually. And probably give it to the kid, too. So it's back to school, y'all. These things go fast. But one is fine. Some wraps. And then new compartments I don't even know about. Oh. So apparently, they don't have the Mike Tyson wraps. Even after I got billionaire hemp wraps, I got Bob Marley hemp wraps, and now I got the Mike Tyson wrap. If anybody's keeping track, so many different wraps, herbal wraps. They're all herbal. No tobacco, no nicotine, none of that. This one's terpene infused. Motherfuckers, $4 a sheet, $3.99 for 1 wrap. Also been reflecting on my weed use, listening to my friends quit drinking and weed. I told people about it, being honest about Saint's addiction. And obviously, weed is still one of them. Such a self-medicated thing. It makes me emotional. I notice that much. I get deeper in my thoughts, and if you're someone trying to leave a thought or a feeling, this one kind of keeps you sitting. And they made the comparison today that I posted it on the like page, but that stoners aren't necessarily unmotivated by marijuana use. Like it didn't exactly. Lazy people are lazy anyway. It actually proved Joe Rogan right. He said that before. He said they were going to be lazy anyway. True story, bro. Um, these are slow and lazy motherfuckers, but that not because of the cannabis. And it was directly uncorrelated with laziness. So, the motivated Jews still exist, and I know successful stoners, as I like to call ourselves, and I got a shirt design, successful stoner, um, exist. But it's also like almost on the level of you still drink, you still smoke cigarettes, that kind of thing, and that kind of level. So, for all of us, join Weed Club. Join Weed Club. For all of us that are, all of us going through it, um, the truth is there's like no real solution. You know, I personally like to smoke. Makes my brain feel better than the overthinking. Makes me feel relaxed, a little too relaxed, and then we become sedated. And I don't want to be sedated. I want to be medicated. There's a difference. So, a lot of the times I'll roll these out of addiction, habit. This is what I want. I can roll this up, almost doing it while I'm talking to you. Also, smoking it after I'm done driving, or something to look forward to, something to get my ass off the couch. Not that I'm a couch person, and I still go to the gym. I'm just saying there's things, just being honest about the things that, like I said, if it starts making me feel really emotional, I'll just smoke it again so I don't stay in my head too long. You can keep it mentally real and not to absorb other people's loss. This 2-year-old died in a car from overheating, and this woman just collapsed screaming. And I think everybody in the world heard that scream. And her situation's worse than mine. Like, I kind of don't need someone else's loss to be worse for me to feel less pain. I feel like that's almost even masochistic. It humbles me. It quiets my complaining. And not that I'm some kind of Buddhist monk, I still got a short temper. I'm ashamed to have this temper. I'm ashamed to have shown my temper and showed my ass and showed up and showed out and showed I was stupid. I don't like being called stupid. I don't like being called anything, actually. And lo and behold, that in itself was like some kind of, what do they call it? Low self-esteem? Or no, insecure. Insecure. I never felt insecure. I felt pretty resolute in what I did and who I am and what I stand for and what I work for and my beliefs. I'm still saintly. I still got beliefs in myself and my dreams. Believing and sharing this mental health stuff, it's a lot because I'm like, gotta show weakness. And I get the perspective of it because then it can be used against you later. They're like, well, how do we know you're not having an episode? Like, because I'm telling you the truth now and then and in the future, when I'm not feeling well. Like I told my friend, I used to scream, I love my life from the top of my lungs. And after this loss, I was like, baby, fucks with me. It fucks with me bad. And as long as I could turn around and turn on my ego and be an asshole, but yeah, well, you don't want to be with a single mom. She had baggage. She was argumentative. She was non-compliant. She didn't fucking. She was argumentative and just, what do they call that when people want women to be submissive? Not very submissive, very offensive, and it sucks to let someone get the worst out of you and then to get the worst result, and to live in that result. I can't fathom the loss of the Super Bowl. I'm a bad loser. Does that make sense? I lose bad, and not like when I was a kid. I never used to throw the controllers or anything or smack the game upside down, but aggressive, yes. Competitive, yes. A little too much, yeah. If I embarrass myself, yeah. And I have a lot of shame in it, yeah. And the only reason I'm sharing my shame in public is because I needed other people not to hide their shame. And even if your relationships are burnt and you're blocking people, I encourage you to still communicate, because you need to learn how to also not get along. There's an art to it. There's an art to conflict. I've been learning a lot about conflict. And don't hide from it. Be curious about it. I wish I had this skill set when it happened. I would have asked more questions like, where's all this coming from? And why are you acting this way? And how do you want me to respond? Those are great ways to talk to somebody when they're fucking losing their mind at you. Stay curious instead of combative. It's such a strategy. I'm not joking. It's a fucking strategy. So let's roll this up. Let's get this next one in. Kind of wanted to show off the thing in the end, but $4 a wrap, y'all. My ear just went ringing. Terpenes, looks like wood. We'll do a real smoking review with them. Looks like wood. Smells like someone's kind of cologne and cocoa. I don't know, I smoke them all the time, and maybe I'm desensitized. Always use a filter. But maybe I need 2 filters for these ones. They're really large. It's a large paper. It makes it fucking stogie. It could be about this much shorter and be perfect like the rest of them, but $4, I guess I'll take them all. And if you all want to try, I got you. I'll take 2 of these real quick. I got you, bro. Yes, I put 2 filters and a lot of weed in these Tyson Wraps. Get my trusty handy dandy scraper. That's what I built it for, so you can literally, things started twisting on me. Literally stuff and scrape the weed off your tray. Shoe stoner shit right here, no joke. And that way you don't use like a business card like I used to do, and it would gunk all up, and it would get like fibers in the weed from the business cards. And what else? I don't know. Oh, all the hash on the business card too. It kind of build up as hash on your card. If you ever use a business card to scrape your shit. It's me, Marky. You get my last email for tits on shirts? Yes. Beautiful boobs, by the way. Yes, Saints Addiction is printing butts on shirts, tits on shirts. We're getting orders. Some girls, they use their actual photo, like her. And some girls use, someone else's boobs, like photographic images. The next girl's is more cartoonish, like someone actually designed hers. It's a trip. Yep, Tyson Wraps. And made hers look like all cartoonish and stuff. So she's got one that's like red and blue and neon and all sorts of fucking really cool colors. And it kind of looks like her, but a cartoon version of her, if that makes sense. I don't have the photos. It's on the phone that I'm using right now. And honestly, of privacy, I don't even think I'm allowed to show it because she hasn't printed them with me yet and she didn't give me permission yet. But know that OnlyFans exist and girls got merch. Know that. Y'all better know that. So I call it Only Merch. Probably should go get the domain name. Somebody's probably gonna go get the name. And onlymerch.com. And for girls with OnlyFans account, they can sell merchandise to their people though and ship it to them and fucking make some moolah, baby. So just saying. Anybody else does my idea, I'll be hella mad about it. Perkiness. Yes, I want all mine. Yes, indeed. I need it all in time. Push. What you saying? What you saying? Push all that. Here it is right here. There's your lotion. Right here. Push all that. See what I'm saying? Got the Tyson wrap right here. You guys can see I did the Bob Marley one. I did the billionaire ones. This one sticks. You lick it and stick it. It's those other ones. When I was telling you, comparing it to other brands or whatever, it's fucked up because then you'll be like, yo, I thought it sticked. And then it starts undoing itself at the end and it doesn't stick. And then you got big those problems. So lit, I got your money for that too. See, we got orders, you guys. We got orders. She just had to be more specific. I'll take her case in point. You can send the photo, right? You want your most high resolution photo, but it'll print exactly that. It'll just be photos on shirts. Some people want it cropped out. Some people want it with a filter of some sort on it. Some people want it with effects or designs around it, or some people just want that. Black and white is another option. You know, I'm just saying for tits on shirts, this is artistic interpretation. And also, when you email me, tell me what the size is, because we're all in on the email systems, not just me, and they're not in my Instagram messages. So the guys at the shop, when they go, well, what size shirt is it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's not in the email. So that's another thing. It's like putting your name on your homework. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put your name on the homework. So just keeping it real with you. You already know. Can you show me the difference? What the fuck are you talking about? On the shirts? Well, I posted the one where the girl, it wasn't her actual tits, and she used someone else's, which it was in a black and white. Did you see that one? When I first posted it, I think you did. You seen that post. That was a great interpretation of tits on shirts. So, literally, figuratively, it could be your favorite cleavage shot. It could be your favorite cleavage shot with a filter. It could be, let's fill this bad boy up. It could be, I don't know, I'm trying to give you examples off the top of my head, but you know, that's all it is. Otherwise, it's just straight photo. So you gotta kind of, why is this thing not? Yeah. Did I send it? Yeah, I just got to discuss the difference. Can you show me the difference? Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the shirts. That's the difference in the shirts. So you gotta kind of stay realistic, like a photo, or do you get into cartoons like the other girl did? And I can't show you her stuff, like I said, because I don't have her permission. I wouldn't do that for your tits either. But the print, the computer only sees what it sees, so it's only going to just print just that, your tits, literally on your shirt. So some girls do it with the bras. That's helpful, so she can keep it pushing. Some girls do it with full nipple. Some girls do it with the cross over the nipples, you know, where they put that like kind of censorship bar. They can do it that way too. So, you know, it's all that and then some. It's all dark and handsome. Gotta make it happen. Either way, we're all in this together. So anybody wants any more I'm down to my last bottle of Kush lotions. Thanks to It's Me here. She's taken the last of it. So gotta make some more and literally stuff the fuck out of this. This is my Tyson wrap right here, dude. It is a stogie. Look at this. Look at a regular pen. And look at it. Look at the thickness, y'all. It's all about the thickness. And then a double filter on the end. That's my Tyson wrap. That's a motherfucking knockout right there. So that's me. Like I said, I'm gonna save it for the road. I got things to do. I got deliveries to do. But I'll be smoking this tonight at First Friday. And that's my 30 minutes. I'm out. Got deliveries to do. So thanks for watching with me. Thanks for regretting with me. And I know that's weird to say, but you know, it's human and we're all human and we need to be more human and be more human. That's going to be a new shirt. Yep, love your life. What's the LYF for again? I want to give out your call phrase too before I get off. Peace and love. And as always, Chikathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And oh, LYF, love your face. And we'll see you on the other side. Ciao.